Okay, so I'm in my comfy cozy crochet corner, and I have been trying to take a bit of a break from work, just try and recenter myself. I've been getting a little bit stressed, a little bit anxious, so I need to take time and break. I was looking for something to work on. I didn't really want to work on a plushie, but I wanted something to work on, and I remembered my mom gave me this bag because I just moved out. I moved out with Aaron like 3 years ago, and then I never took my stuff, and then we moved in here, and my mom's like, okay, you have enough room now, take your stuff. So she gave me this, and it's a blanket that I was going to make for her. This was one of my first crochet blankets. Still smells like home. You know when like your house has a smell? This smells like my mom. They're not bad. This, like, I kid you not, I was probably 12. And this has sat in her closet. Pieces of this. And it's supposed to be this pattern. It's supposed to be this pattern. So like, you are my sunshine, my only sunshine, because that's our saying. I have it tattooed. I have you are my sunshine tattooed on my back, and she has my only sunshine tattooed on her arm. I wanted to make this. I had no idea how to make bobble stitches at the time. So the stitches that I have on here that are bobble stitches, I'm pretty sure I just like sewed little baubles on. Wait, I want to find one because, oh, there it is. If you look at the back, you can see where I literally sewed the bobble on. I'm going to frog this because I think it'd be really special to use the same yarn, and it still feels good. I think it's Red Heart, which Red Heart does indeed suck. And if I need more of this yarn, which I know I will, I'm gonna have to buy more, but I think it'd be really cool to use a lot of this yarn for the project. So I'm gonna go ahead and start frogging and then use this yarn to make the blanket. And seeing as I'm much more, because like I didn't know how to read crochet patterns back in the day, but like now I do. So I think that this would be a lot easier, although it really sucks that you have to sew together. But like, Bailey, why are you using gray yarn to sew together white and blue? Like 12-year-old Bailey really did try her best. I want to listen to the show.
We talk like forever. I mean, it's like I knew you my entire life.
This has insulation on it. What was this? My mom kept everything I ever made. This, I think, was supposed to be a baby hat. Okay, I'm gonna frog. Okay, it took me like 5 years to figure out how to do this pattern. It, for some reason, makes you skip a stitch at the beginning of each row and then make you work in the chain at the end of each row as like a single crochet. But it doesn't tell you that the chain is a single crochet. So the first like half an hour I was working on this, I was like, why don't I have enough stitches? I was so confused. And then I realized that it's like, oh, it wants me to work in that chain stitch. So this is where we at after like 2 hours of figuring out this stupid pattern. No wonder 12-year-old me couldn't get it. But I do know that these are double crochet stitches. So I was just like eyeballing the pattern, and then I was gonna like put the bobbles on after. I was gonna sew on the bobbles. So this is a single crochet pattern. I was using double crochet. My pattern writing journey started earlier than I thought it did. All right, progress update on the 12-year-old blanket, or however long I was. How long ago was it when I was 12? I'm 26, 27. More than 12 years ago. Yeah.
You were born in 98, babe.
Is that supposed to mean something to me?
2 plus 8 is 10. So that's 2000. It's 2010. You were 12.
14?
14. I don't know. Why are you asking me? I didn't know you.
This is all I have left of the yellow. So we're in a bit of a predicament right now. I had to switch to this blue color for a lot of the yellow patches because this isn't going to be enough, and I could not match this to any color, like no matter how hard I tried. It's probably over 10 years old, and they've probably discontinued this. I don't know if it's Bernat. I don't know if it's Red Heart. I don't know. I don't even think I knew what Michael's was back then. But this is the longest, this is the biggest piece I've finished so far. I still have to block them all. And my mom's birthday is the 6th, so I'm hoping I can give it to her on the 6th and then post this video the same day. We also had to change out the blue for gray because we are out of the blue. I wanted to use up as much of the original yarn as possible, so it would be like I made it out of the original yarn, the ancient yarn. I have a bunch of these white panels, and this is all single crochet and bobble stitches. It is taking forever and my hands hurt. I'm currently working on the next sunshine piece, the biggest piece there is. And then I also got this really nice mustard color for the suns. So I have 2 of these done. And then there's a rising sun that I ran out of yarn for, so I had to go get more. What else do I have done? I have the my, I have the other my, and I have R and U. Nope, only U. What was I supposed to do with the U then? The U is supposed to be in this color too. I marked it as finished, but it's not because I have to do it in this color. Good catch, good catch. I had to print this out because it was just hurting my head trying to figure this out on my phone. And I don't know how I'm going to match the white because all whites are not created equal. So I'm hoping I can get this done in, how many days is that? So I have 5, 6, 7, 8, I have 10 days. I can do it. I don't know, it says that it's crocheted in one piece, but the fact that it isn't crocheted in one piece means it's not crocheted in one piece. I think you might like single crochet it together somehow. I'm not looking forward to that part. And I will say, working into that chain, it actually really makes some nice edges. This gray compared to this blue, it's just like a bit bigger because the yarn is bigger. And then like it's just new yarn, old yarn. Because it's single crochets, it will be a very warm blanket. But my mom has been asking me to make her this blanket since I learned how to crochet when I was like 10. So finally getting it done, mama. If I haven't said it already, this pattern is by, they don't have their name anywhere on here. So I'm gonna have to find out and tell you. I crossed out in red when I finished the last sunshine panel, and I realized now that I need it again and I can't read it. All right, moment of truth. When you flip over the work and you see if everything lines up. Pretty good so far. Guys, I feel so damn productive today. I feel like I could conquer the world. I also tried to curl my hair with a curling iron and not like a wand or my Dyson, and this is what we got. Looks like a stringy mess, which it is. I'm just gonna put it in a bun. I'm working on rewriting my Hilda the Hippo pattern because I made it and it was the second pattern I ever made and I didn't know how to make things no-sew. So I made a modification for her to make her no-sew a year or 2 ago and I posted it on my Instagram, but then you have to go between the main pattern and the modification and it's just messy. So I wanted to rewrite the pattern to make her no-sew. So I'm just working on it, and as you can see, these nostrils are humongous. I'm gonna have to change those, but everything else seems to be falling into place. I think I'm gonna change the ears. They just look like teddy bear ears instead of hippo ears. I'm working on some new ears. I've said ears a lot and now ears sounds weird. There's something in my eye. But I feel so productive. I have planned 3 Tip Tuesday videos. So Tip Tuesday is a new series I'm doing on my short form platforms like TikTok, Facebook, Instagram, YouTube Shorts. I'm going to be posting that every Tuesday. Can you cooperate? So I planned 3 Tip Tuesday videos and I planned my next YouTube video tutorial because I want to start doing more long form tutorials for you guys here on YouTube. So I'm really excited. And then I filmed one of my Tip Tuesday videos because today's Tuesday and I needed to get a Tip Tuesday video out. I'm so excited. Hi. Oh, cha-ching. Hi. What doing? We sleeping? You sleeping? She doesn't look very happy with me. Are you sleeping? I'm gonna go watch some Criminal Minds. I keep saying that, it's not Criminal Minds, it's CSI. I'm gonna go watch CSI, work on the blanket, and think about dinner because I don't know, we ran out of food. I swear we have all of like the staples, like we have chicken, we have ground beef, we have all like the staple, like rice, you know, we have lots of staples, but I just don't know what to make with them. Maybe I'll have to do some Pinteresting, but it's hard because I'm dairy free. I can't have dairy, it makes me so sick. So anyways, I feel like I'm babbling now. That look could kill. Dang. Anyways, tomorrow is Whip Wednesday, so I'm going to, I don't know if I'm going to try and do a YouTube video per week or if I'm going to keep it at every other week, because every other week is attainable and I can also work on a new pattern. I need to still maintain making patterns so that I can still make pattern sales and still provide a living for myself, because I have not yet hit the threshold for YouTube to be a sustainable living. Guess what? I finished the second panel. This is taking so long. Okay, so next I'm going to work on the sun, the half sun, and I should almost be done. I don't have a pen to mark off what I've done yet. Do you think I can reach a pencil over there with my reacher grabber? This is the single best investment I have ever made. It is a reacher grabber, but it is like, I think it's like 4 feet, and I can usually grab stuff from my desk from here. Oh, I got it. I feel like the light is throwing off this light. That's so much better. 6, 7, 8. All these outside pieces done. I'm going to finish this sun tonight. It is 7:30. All I really need to do are these really long pieces right here, here, and here. The 6 long pieces. I think I finished, I can't remember. Anyways, I'll get back to you when I figure out what the heck I'm doing. Okay, I'm sorry. I just had to say, like, what's the point of attaching this disaster? Like, literally gives me a factory knot to give me an extra 2 feet, if that, of this yarn that is literally falling apart. Just like, if the end is crap, I don't want it. Done. Okay, so we are changing some things around in the office today because my desk space is a nightmare. For whenever I go live, I get so frustrated that my desk isn't like nice and clear because my giant PC tower, I love her, but she takes up so much space, so I want to put her under here. There were some shelves here, but I'm getting Erin to make like an L-shaped part to it so that I can fit her right there and then still have some baskets here. I'm keeping my printer up here for now because it is wedding season and I have so much printing to do. And so right now, while Erin is working on that, I'm gonna clean this disastrous mess. Are you gonna help, Mommy? Are you gonna help? This is the first day in what feels like 3 months where it has been above 0 and sunny in Ontario. So I'm gonna open my window, blast my music, and just clean this mess. I hope you're happy now. I'm happy too. Do you want me to move that?
Move what?
The camera?
Oh. I was actually just thinking, I wonder, since we have it all out, if I should maybe try and secure the Ethernet cable thing.
Sure. This is my not so secret way of getting him to organize my cord situation.
Your desk gives me anxiety.
Okay, we literally just cleaned our house. It is spotless in here, without the exception. We still don't have cabinet doors. Leave me alone. They're probably gonna get done in like the summertime, but this is what we're working on right now. I am almost this close done. I'm gonna lay it out on the floor. We vacuumed, so there's minimal dog hair. I need the floor, okay? Put that in bed. Go to there. Oh, wait. I'm gonna have to move this. It's gonna drive me nuts so you guys can't see it. Okay. Phoebe! Okay, I literally only need 1, 2, which is crazy because I thought I needed way more than, I thought I didn't have as many as I did. And then I have to do this color in the U for the You Are My Sunshine. This has taken me like 2 weeks. Use the drawing below to lay out your pieces. Join each piece by placing popcorn rows without the corner. Then join the rows together. What in the living hell did I just read? Okay, so I have done this one, the Sunshine, my You Are, and I did the top row. So the only thing I'm noticing is that if you look at the pattern, so these long rectangles are not the same height as these ones. So they're gonna be offset a little bit. So I couldn't really do a full row. So I'm gonna do the main row all the way through. So like the You Are My, and then the Sunshine, and then the middle border, and then the My Only, like I'll do that. And then afterwards I will connect all of the outside edges, and then I will connect them to the inside edges. How I'm doing that is I'm actually pinning them together. I match up the bobble stitches to make sure that they line up nicely. And then I'm using stitch markers to hold them together. And the pattern says to single crochet the edges together, but I'm slip stitching because I find that the slip stitch looks a lot nicer at the back than a single crochet. Yeah, the pattern said that it was worked in like one piece, which I guess technically it is. I would prefer to call this no-sew because worked in one piece to me means that there aren't multiple pieces that you then join together, whether that is you're not sewing them or you are sewing them. So I would say it's more no-sew than one piece. I'm doing very loose slip stitches. I have so many ends to weave in, it's not even funny. Okay, so there. Now that's nicely connected because I suck at sewing, so this was the alternative for me. Okay, ready? This is the inside part so far. So now I just need to do the outside trim, and do you want to see the back? Oh my god, there's so many ends to weave in. They join pretty nicely, so that's a plus. Okay, so I got so dizzy finishing this last night because I hadn't looked up in like 3 hours. So I managed to get the bottom piece on. Oh wait, where am I? Yeah, I managed to get this bottom section, the last row, done. It's hard because I already had this all in one piece, this row, and then this row all in one piece. So I had to line up over like 100+ stitches and crochet all across the back. And then you also have to change colors to correspond. Like I could run white from here to here because there was white here and here. But when I got over to here, I had to switch to this dark blue. So you have to have a corresponding color when you're slip stitching them together. So that was annoying because I had to keep fastening off because the pattern says to use a single crochet stitch, but I find that the single crochet stitch brings too much of a ridge back here. I prefer a slip stitch, and you can't really color change that well with a slip stitch. So I basically just had to like fasten off and then fasten back on. Not the end of the world. I'm hoping to get all the pieces crocheted on today and then take a bit of a break tomorrow, crochet the border and weave in the ends. And that's probably going to be a whole day project too. I really want to get started on a new pattern. I have an idea. My last pattern that I was trying, I just like, it was not giving me joy. So I'm like, you know what? I'm just gonna call this month a flop because I try and do a pattern a month, and I was like being really hard on myself, and I was like, I don't like this pattern, but I want to put something out this month. But I'm like, I would rather not put something out that month, not put a pattern out that month, than put out one that I don't like or that isn't bringing me joy to design. So I'm switching gears. I'm putting that one in the to be continued pile. But Thursday's my mom's birthday, and I want to gift this to her on her birthday and then like film her reaction and put that in the YouTube video that you are watching right now. So I can't release a video Thursday when I have to give it to her Thursday. So I'm gonna postpone this video till Friday, and then otherwise I'd have to wait another 2 weeks to post it, and I don't like leaving so much time in between when I film something and when I post it. I like to keep things recent. Right, that's the right way. Please tell me that's the right way or I'm gonna lose my mind. I think I want it the other way. The amount of dark brown hair I have found in this blanket from my own hair from when I was 10, and like this is not, like this is my original hair color in here. This is not new hair. Listen, if I ever go missing and you need a piece of my DNA, just take one of my crochet projects because there's DNA in there. I've been watching way too much CSI. Oh my god, you guys, I think we're finally done. Which way is up? Ta-da! Hopefully you can see that. There are so many ends to weave in. Oh my god. But the good thing about having everything all done is now I can literally just curl up on the couch, get my needle and thread, or just get my needle and start weaving in the ends. I do have this liquid stitch that I got. If you weave in an end and then like it kind of pokes out, if you just put some liquid stitch on it, it'll keep it inside. I don't know if I'm gonna need that because this is acrylic and it's really like rough, so it won't slip out as easily as if I was using like a roving yarn or something. Next step is to crochet the border around. So I don't know if I should do the border first and then weave in the ends or what.
1 million zillion jillion dillion cotillion times later.
Okay, you guys, we are almost done weaving in the ends. Literally only have to do this bottom section. That's it. And then I'm gonna crochet the border, weave in those ends, and then we're gonna soak it in some fabric softener and put it through the wash and like a tumble dry and soften her up a little bit because she's a little stiff, but she's very warm. I was using her as a blanket as I was weaving in the ends yesterday. It's the final countdown. I just can't, like I'm honestly getting a little emotional. I started this blanket for my mom when I was like 12. It's just like this blanket is just so significant and means so much to me, and I think it will to her as well. Oh, it's been such a labor of love to make this, and it just like every time I work on it, it reminds me of how much I love her because of how annoying this was to me. So hopefully she'll let me film her opening it. I'll fix it.
I'm gonna break my present open. Oh, no way, you didn't. You didn't finish it.
I did.
Oh my god, babe, it's beautiful. Holy smokes.
Let me hold it up. Say on it.
See it? My only sunshine.
Oh.
You are my sunshine. My only sunshine.
Oh, that's cool.
Isn't it beautiful?
I started this when I was 12 years old. This blanket took me 15 years to finish.
And I think we were supposed to do it together, but I suck.
But I tried to get you to crochet
Yes.
and you didn't
I suck.
want to do it, so I just did it for you.
Oh my god, it's beautiful. Thank you so much.
Yeah, come.
I want to put this on my bed, but the dogs will like
Put it on the spare room then.
With the other one.
with the other one. Thank you, baby.
Alright, that is it for today's video. Thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this video. If you want to make this blanket, you can find the link in the description. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on the notifications so you never miss another video. I will see you next time. Bye!